Right, before we start playing with fire, obviously we're gonna do the time-lapse settings. So in your A7R3 you only have a time-lapse intervalometer setting if you have updated your software. If I'm talking through these tabs and menus and you can't find it anywhere, there's a chance that you need to update your firmware, because originally I believe A7R3 did not have an intervalometer option. So if you want to go to the menu, the main tab, the first main tab of the settings, the photo settings, and you want to go to the page 4, option 2 should be intervalometer shooting timer. So you want to go in there, and the first option is going to be on off, so you want to switch it on. Then you can choose different settings, like what's going to be the delay on, like how many seconds it's going to take to start shooting. For example, you want to press the button and get out of the shot or something, and then only after a certain time it starts shooting. Then you can select the interval between the shots you want, and it's actually very interesting how you choose, well, how I choose the interval between the shots, because I look up in the sky, and if clouds are really slow, I tend to put 5, 6, 7 second interval between the shots, so the time-lapse would seem a bit more dynamic, because if clouds are slow it's going to look quite boring. Today, however, clouds are decently fast, so I think we're going to go with like 4 seconds in between. The faster the clouds, the less you need in between, and it's still going to look very decent. Obviously, it's totally up to you. If you want a time-lapse really slow, you can just take a photo every 2 seconds. If you want it really fast, you can take, I don't know, extreme every 10 seconds. So the next option should be, you can set how many photos you want the camera to take. So you can basically say, I'll do 25 frames per second sequence with my time-lapse, make me 100 photos, that's gonna give me 4 seconds. That's how it works out. 25 photos per second, 25 frames per second, 100 photos is gonna give you 4 seconds. So you think about that, how long time lapse you want, so then you calculate. That's like the easier way to how to calculate. If you do 24p or 30p, that's only up to you. The same way you calculate how many shots you want. And the last, I believe, is gonna be the AF tracking and all that stuff. If you use any focus tracking or anything, mainly I use a manual lens for time lapse anyways for nature, so I don't need any focus tracking or anything. And somewhere on the bottom it should say, oh, if you're selecting, let's say 200 photos, and this time lapse is gonna take this and this time amount of finishing this. So you can pretty much set the camera up, get your framing ready, set the timer on your phone, you know, after 25 minutes that's gonna be done, and you're good to go, and just do whatever, come back and pick up your camera. I am recording.